Is the Golden State Warriors front office about to pull off one of the most electrifying trades in recent memory? With the trade deadline looming, whispers are growing louder about a potential blockbuster deal that could land a superstar to pair with Stephen Curry. This isn't just speculation, it's a game-changing opportunity that could redefine the Warriors' championship hopes. Make sure to stick around, because this news could send shockwaves through the league. If you're a die-hard Warriors fan, hit that subscribe button and give us a like to keep up with all the latest updates. The Golden State Warriors are on the verge of a monumental trade that could reshape the landscape of the NBA. And let me tell you, as a die-hard fan, the excitement is palpable. The latest buzz has the Warriors looking to make a move for New Orleans Pelicans star Zion Williamson, a player whose potential is undeniable, but whose injury history raises eyebrows. Imagine Zion joining forces with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green in the Bay Area. It's a tantalizing prospect, isn't it? The proposed deal would see the Warriors sending Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, Lindy Waters III, and a top 14 protected 2025 first-round draft pick to New Orleans in exchange for Williamson and a 2031 second-round pick. On paper, this trade seems to check a lot of boxes for Golden State. They're seeking that extra firepower to solidify their title contention, and acquiring a player of Zion's caliber could be the answer to their prayers. But here's the kicker. Williamson's injury. Woes are a serious concern. In just 9 games this season, he's averaged 21.7 points, 7.6 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.3 steals. Those numbers are impressive, but can he stay on the court long enough to make a difference? From a fan's perspective, acquiring Zion feels like a gamble worth taking. The upside is enormous. Imagine the fast breaks, the lobs, the sheer athleticism that he would bring to the Warriors. Being in a system like Golden State's could be just what Zion needs to finally unlock his full potential. The coaching staff, the culture, the winning mentality, everything about the Warriors could be the perfect fit for him to thrive. But, and this is a big but, how much are we willing to risk for a player who's had more than his fair share of injuries? Honestly, I'm torn. On the flip side, this trade has the potential to shift the balance of power in the Western Conference. If Zion can stay healthy, he could propel the Warriors back to the top of the standings. But what does it mean for Wiggins? He's been a solid contributor for us, and his departure would leave a gap that won't be easy to fill. The Pelicans are getting a player who can step in and provide immediate value, especially if they're looking to prepare for a potential future without Brandon Ingram, who might walk in free agency. It's a strategic move for New Orleans. But, as a Warriors fan, it stings a bit to think about losing Wiggins and what he has brought to the team. And let's not forget about the future implications of this deal. Trading away a first-round pick is a significant risk. The top 14 protection adds a layer of safety, but what if the Warriors find themselves in a position where they need that pick down the line? It's a delicate balance between win-now mentality and building for the future, and the Warriors are trying to walk that tightrope. The emotions involved in this potential trade are intense. As fans, we've seen our fair share of ups and downs, and every decision made by the front office affects our hopes and dreams. We want to see our team compete for championships, but we also want to ensure that we're not sacrificing our future for short-term gains. This is why I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this proposed trade? Do you think it's a smart move for the Warriors? Or should they hold on to their assets and keep building the current roster? I'm genuinely curious to hear your opinions down below in the comments. It's a conversation worth having, and your insights are invaluable. Are you as excited about the possibility of Zion donning the Golden State colors, or do you think we should be cautious? The Golden State Warriors are at a crossroads, and a proposed trade for Zach LaVine from the Chicago Bulls has fans buzzing. This move is intriguing because it allows the Warriors to bolster their roster without sacrificing young assets like Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski. The question looms large. Are the Warriors committed to competing now? Or is this just a negotiating tactic as we approach the trade deadline? Chris Herring from ESPN floated an interesting deal where the Warriors would send Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton II, Kevin Looney, and a 2026 first-round pick to the Bulls in exchange for LaVine. This trade would undoubtedly enhance the Warriors' offensive capabilities, especially as they've struggled to find consistent scoring outside of Stephen Curry. LaVine is a proven scorer, averaging 23.8 points this season and ramping it up to an impressive 30 points over the last 8 games. His ability to take the scoring load off Curry could be a game-changer. Let's face it, Curry can't carry the entire offensive burden forever. As he ages, the Warriors need to find a reliable second scorer who can consistently put points on the board. LaVine fits that bill, and his return to All-Star form is encouraging. However, the price tags in this deal do raise some eyebrows. Parting with Wiggins, who has been a critical defensive player and an integral part of the Warriors' success, feels like a risky move. Wiggins' defensive prowess and scoring ability are not easily replaceable, and that's where I find myself torn. This trade could solidify the Warriors as a playoff team, perhaps even a contender, but at what cost? On the flip side, the Bulls benefit significantly from this trade. They get 3 solid rotational players and a first-round pick, which is no small feat, especially considering LaVine's contract. Wiggins brings a scoring punch and a defensive presence, while Gary Payton II and Kevin Looney offer depth that's crucial for any playoff push. The Bulls seem intent on remaining competitive, and this trade reflects that commitment. For Warriors fans, this trade represents a delicate balance between the present and the future. The organization has made it clear that they don't want to jeopardize their long-term success for short-term gains. I can appreciate that philosophy, but I can't help but wonder if this trade truly elevates the team's ceiling. Yes, LaVine can score with the best of them, but could this lead to a roster imbalance? After all, pairing LaVine with another high-volume shooter, like Buddy Hield, could result in conflicting styles of play. And here's where it gets personal for us fans. We live and breathe this team, and every decision made impacts our hopes and dreams. The allure of LaVine is undeniable, but I can't shake the feeling that this might not be the right path. Are we trading away a vital part of our identity in Wiggins for a player who may not solve all our problems? This brings me to you, the fans. What do you think of this potential move? Are you on board with bringing LaVine into the fold, or do you believe the risk is too great? I want to hear your thoughts and expectations down below. This is the time for us to unite as a fan base and express what we believe is best for our beloved team. In my opinion, while the Warriors could become a more competitive team with LaVine, I'm hesitant about the long-term implications. It's a tough call, and I feel the weight of this decision. But I want to know where you stand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates on the Golden State Warriors, and make sure to activate the notification bell so you never miss a thing as we navigate this exciting yet uncertain season together.